Hey guys, how are you all? So I start the video late today and I am late. Well, leave it. Let's start the voiceover. So I am in the garage. So please cooperate with me from the voices. So what we do? Them. Yoongi, someone is not the solution, Yoongi. And if no one listen me, then I have only one thing to do with them. JK sign. JK, okay, as you said. And what we do with Kang? Yoongi, he don't give our back. JK, still not. Yoongi them. JK sure. Yoongi no. Wait, I go at his house. JK, what you do there? Yoongi, you don't know Jungkook. It's give me whenever I see someone is in front of me for his life. JK sign and he understands what Yoongi want to search. JK, okay then you go. Yoongi, don't you come with me? JK, I have to go with Tae. Yoongi, oh, okay. Yoongi, I'm going. JK, now. Yoongi, yeah, now I don't. Someone. Mrs. Kang, Hannah, where are you? Hannah, yeah, mom, said Mrs. Kang. Where are you? Come here. Hannah said, mom. She sits on the couch and she is using her phone. Mrs. Kang, Hannah, your dad wants you with his dad's friend. Uh, Hannah said him no. I will not. I will with the rich and a handsome person, she said, and Mrs. Kang smiled. Mrs. Kang, he is also rich. Hannah, you are not understanding, mom. Now go from here. She speaks something, but they hear the Hannah. Who the did this? A man come and put the on her forehead. Her eyes widen. Yoongi, control your, he said, and they shocked. Hannah start and Yoongi sit on the couch. Yoongi, where is that Kang? Call him. Mrs. Kang said something. He come. Mr. Kang, who come? He see. He see Yoongi and shocked. He see Yoongi and shocked. Mr. Kang, can you hear? Yoongi, you forget the way of the mansion, so I thought to come by myself. Mr. Kang, no, I don't. Yoongi, ma'am. He said in his voice, and he looked at his she-girl. Yoongi, you know well I don't like to do wait, Mr. Kang. Give me some more time, please. Yoongi, I want my in 5 minutes. He said, and he sit like it's his own house, and his man still plays on her forehead. Mr. Kang is saying him again and again, give him time. But Yoongi is busy in his phone. Subhan, the phone आया. Yoongi, and then a boy come out. He hold a tray and the tray from his hand. Yoongi look up. He see the boy and his innocent face. He is seeing the tray. Sorry. Yoongi heard his voice. It's just like a tray for him, Yoongi. Who is he? He asked while in him pieces. Says, Yoongi, I asked, who is he? He said, and give clear to Kang. Mr. Kang, he is my younger son. His name is Jimin. Yoongi, Jimin, nice name. Jimin look up. He see everything, and he is shocked and also he's just like anytime. Yoongi stand up and went to Jimin. See him with his Yungiko at his cuteness. How can someone is that much beautiful and cute? Yoongi, what is your name? His voice is so, and Jimin look at him. Jimin. His voice is so. It's for Yoongi managed to hear it, but he do. He turned and looked at Kang. Yoongi, give him to me. I give you, and also you forget about the you have to give me. He said, and Jimin eyes widened. Mr. Kang turn. He see him. Yoongi, come with me. He look at his man. Yoongi give them the as much they want. He said, and he again looked at Jimin, who stand there. Don't understand what just happened. Yoongi go and he hold his hand. He take him with him. Take him. Yoongi take him home. He come in the room. Jimin see him. Yoongi, you boy, listen. He said, and Jimin is like he anytime, and he do. He is in shock. It's difficult for him. Just in seconds, they him to Yoongi see him. Azan. Yoongi see him. Yoongi, I don't know what happened. I never do this with anyone, but when I see you, I just forget about everything. ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਅੰਦਰ? Forget about everything. I don't know what you ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਾ. I don't know what you did, Jimin, but I know one thing. I want you to be a queen. He said and make him lay on the bed. Yoongi call maid. Yoongi call doctor. Said him come in 5 minutes. And also when he wake up, give him something to eat. He said and he leave the room. Maid see Jimin. She is feeling as she think you take him just for and after almost 2 hours Jimin open his eyes. He see no one is in the room. Jimin look here and there. Jimin, where I am? And mate, come mate. You wake up. Jimin, where I am? Who are you? Mate, you are in the room. And he go outside for some work. And he go outside for ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਕੀ decide ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਾ and he go outside for some work कहाँ गया he said and tried to come home soon. Jimin stay silent as he remember his parents just made eat something. Jimin, I am not hungry. Made he give me order, please eat. Jimin go from here. He said and she see him. She tried her best to make him angry, but Jimin didn't eat. 1 more hour passed. Yoongi come home. Went to him and he stand in front of him. Jimin looking down. Yoongi, look at me. Jimin still looking down, and then Jimin see him. Yoongi, tell me who you are. You are not the son of Kang, Jimin. He is my mom's sister. I am Park Jimin. Yoongi, I know you are never the son of that. He said, then Jimin looking down. Yoongi, you know why you are still Jimin up his lashes? Because, and secondly, you are not the son of Kang. He said, and he go for fresh up. Jimin stand there, he see him. Jimin, what he just said to me? No way. He don't. He just wants it, that's why. He think and Yoongi come out, he see him. Yoongi lay on the bed and Jimin still stand there. Yoongi come here. He said, he said and he said and voice over खत्म हो गया. The voice is so and Jimin. Yoongi come here. Jimin and Yoongi. Jimin closes his eyes. Yoongi good night. He whisper and he closes his eyes. From Jimin eyes and he is really don't want Yoongi wake up. He control and she in sleep. Next day, Yoongi wake up. He see Jimin is still sleeping and his cheeks is stretched. Yoongi see him and he go for fresh up. Yoongi Jimin see him. Jimin open his eyes. Jimin see him and she become Yoongi. What happened, huh? Jimin sit on the bed. Yoongi also sit and Jimin see him. Then looking down, Yoongi didn't say anything as he don't want Jimin feel more from him. Jimin see him and then again looking down. Jimin see him and then again looking. रात में ऑन ना कर देखो. Jimin see him and he again looking down. So okay, so the voiceover is still left. It's 35. Yeah, it start on 22, so it's 35. He is sign in real life. After some times, Yoongi come out. Yoongi, I am going office. What, Jiva? I am going office to skip your breakfast. I asked from maid, okay? He said, and his phone start ringing. He go. Jimin see him and he sign. Finally he go. Now at least he can take a breath in real life. After some times maid come. Maid sir, do the breakfast. Jimin, I am not hungry. Maid, but you have to eat, sir. Don't understand. Okay, no, you. I come from the halfway of my office. My office you really need. He said and Jimin sing him. Yoongi start to and without saying anything, he start to eat. Only he know how much he is feeling from Yoongi good. Now be a good boy. Come out from the room. He said and come out from the room. He said and he go. Jimin eyes turn. My life. First mom, dad, they leave me and I stay with them. And now with him, where I go, what I do. He closes his eyes to relax himself. Maybe he feel good, but there is no chance as the thing is enough for him. His uncle auntie him to a who is also looking like a his life. He himself don't know what he do, know where he go. Okay, sometimes the life become like this. It also happens with me sometime also in reality. Okay, so he is made a fictional story, but my story is real. So Hmm. I'm waiting for the next part. Okay. Jimin come out. Jimin come out from the room and she see Midge is doing their work and she see the from the window until a girl come. Jimin look at her. She wears a high heels and top. Jimin see him. So are the you are the boy, huh? Jimin stays silent. I am just thinking what she see in you. Jimin looking down her. You are just as nothing else. Jimin, please don't say this. Wow. You know how to talk, huh? If you speak one more time, you out from the house. Jimin, who are you? Oh, you are asking me this. I am Yoongi. Everyone know here and don't you to speak in front of me, understand? You are here just for some days. When he become from you, he will leave you. Remember this, she said, and she go from there. Jimin, yeah, life from when he become, he leave me. He sign and sit on the couch. Whole day pass. He don't go in the room and is continuously rolling from his eyes as what she call him. Just he's really a for Yoongi. He is thinking this when Yoongi come home. Yoongi see him in the living room. He become happy. He went to him and stand in front of him. Jimin lost in his thoughts when he placed his hand on his shoulder. Jimin suddenly come in the reality and he see him. Then again outside. Yoongi, what happened? Why you are not looking at me? Jimin stay silent. He really want to. Yoongi, hey, what happened? Jimin Raj is so Yoongi. Why you are crying? Someone said something to you? Someone said something to you? See you later. Okay, so the next text is Jimin, why you take me here? You take me. Why you take me here, huh? Yoongi, you are crying for this? Jimin, when you have, why you take me here? And last night you said Jimmy, I know you don't, so please, huh? Never try to give me hopes. And if you feel on me, then he said, he said, he said he also don't know from where he get that much courage. He said and go in the room. Yoongi see him. Yoongi, maids. No, they all come and stand in front of him while looking down. Yoongi, within 2 minutes, tell me what happened. Maid Sophia, ma'am, come. Sophia, ma'am, come. And Yoongi, what she said? May she said she's here and it's just she stopped. She really don't want to in such a early age. यार क्वेश्चन नहीं है हाँ हम्म नज़र भी नहीं आ रहा इतनी दूरों don't want to buy Yoongi hands. Yoongi, you know well. I don't like to repeat my words. She closed her eyes. Maid. She said you are just here and you leave him when you become. He heard and he know his stuff. Don't have to set all this to Jimin, and it's 110% sure. And it's 110% sure, Sophia said. Yoongi come in the room. In the Yoongi come in the room. He sees Jimin and his eyes turn. This is first time he sees someone is Angie himself star. He don't even on his yoongiJimin. He is trying his best to soften his voice. Jimin didn't look at him. It's looking like he is at his. Yoongi went to him and bent down in front of him. Yoongi and bent down in front of him. Jimin see him and he is shocked. Yoongi, I am sorry from Sophia. She is not my, she is just my college friend, nothing else. She never do this. I don't know why she do this, but I will tell the whole world who you are. You are the queen, the world. He said, and Jimin is just saying, Yoongi, trust me. Jimin, you leave me. Yoongi, never ever. And still, if you think this, then wait. He said and stand up. He started to call someone. Yoongi Jungkook, come here in 5 minutes. Come here in 5 minutes. Uh, okay, so yeah, he said, and Jimin is shocked. Yoongi, I don't care. Put on his hands, but take him. He said and cut the call. He turned and see Jimin. Yoongi, go. And he bent down in front of him. He held Jimin's hand. Yoongi, Jimin, would you like to be Min Jimin? He asked, and Jimin stand there with shocked face. He is not understanding. He is really going to. Yoongi, I am waiting. I am waiting for your answer. Jimin don't know what he said, Yoongi. Jimin, if I said no, Yoongi, then I make you for me and then we get. Jimin, I am ready, he said, and Yoongi chuckled. As he see Jimin think it's good he gets with him. Yoongi smile and he on his curls. Jimin see and he stand up. Yoongi go out from the room and Jimin sit on the bed. Jimin, what just happened? He's also thinking. He's also thinking when mates come with the dress. So I also so I also don't know from where the dress come. I told you all, don't take it serious. It's just imagination. Metsa said, get ready, Jimin. Huh? Why? Oh yeah, Jimin. Jimin and he see Yoongi is talking with someone. Stand on the side and a boy sit on the couch using his phone. He see the boy, Jimin Tae. He heard the voice. He look up. He see Jimin, and he is shocked. Hey, Jimin. Both turn and see there. Tae didn't waste time. He run and him. Same goes to Jimin. Tae, hey, you are okay? Jimin nodded. Tae, I call your auntie and ask her about you. You don't know, Jimin. I really want to her. Jimin, please stay. Don't say this, Jay. You, huh? What they did with you? Still, you don't want to set them something. Jimin, I said you many times after mom, dad, I stay there. Jay, so what, huh? It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And that was your parents' house. They are living in your parents' house. Don't forget this also. Jimin, I did wrong to spot you become a lawyer. They, they know you did right. JK, guys, can you tell us what is happening here? Jay, oh yeah, he is my best friend Jimin. JK, oh, you are Jimin. Hey Jimin, how are you? Jimin, you are Jungkook, right? JK, I am Jimin. Hey, Yoongi, wow, you all know each other. Jay, yeah, Young. Now I am happy, and no need to care for, and no need to care for, and no need to care for Jimin because he is with you. He said, and Jimin raised his eyebrow and looked at Jay. Jay, we will talk later. I tell you everything. JKU said Jungkook is CEO. Jay saw he is CEO. Also, tell him Jungkook JK, yeah, but my profession is Jimin looked at Jay and he's smiling nervously. Jay, I will see you later, Jungkook. If you all ready, can we start? Jay, Jimin, Hyung. But I don't know him. Promise you. Promise you. I promise you won't, he said, and Jimin just nodded. He go and stand in front of him. Jake, I am so happy for Jimin. Huh? Finally, now he's with someone good. JK, Jay roll his eyes. Jay, don't use these words in front of Jimin. He said, and Jungkook about to speak. But father, speak for Park Jimin. Did you accept Min Yoongi? Jimin, I do. Father, Min Yoongi. Did you accept Park Jimin Yoongi? I do. Jimin, what? He is thinking when Yoongi for he is shocked and they all become happy. They come and meet with him. They, you don't know much how much I am happy for you. Jimin, okay, but that is necessary. If you want to be, then it's you know what is the first step. Jimin watched their forehead. Jimin signed to see his best friend. Jimin signed to see his best friend. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm. Hmm. Jimin, you also get. Jimin, you also get. I think to be first. Jimin, I threw out from the Che makeup out. JK, guys, please stop ignoring us. Jay, I meet him after a long time. JK, oh really, huh? Yesterday Jimin come here and you meet with him in morning. Jay, so what, huh? It's more than 24 hours, Yoongi. You both are looking like a Jimin because we are. Jay and Jimin do high five. Yoongi, they are. JK, it's good if we go now. And they all sit they started talking with each other after doing breakfast together, dinner together. Tae and Jungkook go now. Yoongi and Jimin is alone. Jimin also go in them as he don't want to see Yoongi now. Yoongi is also thinking how he faced Jimin, and then after some chance he also go in the room. Can you Yogi? Hmm? हाय लज्जी थक गई मैं नहीं लंबी बहुत आ 43 जिमिन 720 ते करने 720 ते करने ने एक्सपोर्ट हो जानी अपलोड जिमिन कम इन द कम कल मैं 5:30 बजे फ्री हुई सी लिख के फिर मैं एक्सपोर्ट की फिर मैं अपलोड की पूरे 6 बजे पब्लिक हो गई सी जिमिन कम Jimin come in the room. He sits on the edge of the bed. Yoongi also come. He see him. yoongiJimin. Jimin see him. Jimin yes. Yoongi went to him. Yoongi now you still think I leave you? Jimin looking down. Yoongi once again. Sorry from Sophia. Jimin, it's okay. It's not your mistake. She's your friend. Yoongi, she's my friend, but she don't have right to set you something. I will talk with her by myself. He is still on Sophia. Jimin can see. Jimin, it's okay. I want Yoongi. You don't, but I do. Jimin, who is she? To set you something. I don't give anyone permission. They set you something. Jimin see him. He is thinking, Yoongi really that much? Yoongi. Jimin, you really me that much? Yoongi, more than your thoughts. The way you down your lashes. Jimin don't know why, but he is feeling. Yoongi, mostly your chubby cheeks. Jimin make about. Jimin, I don't want my cheeks chubby. I look. Yoongi, no way. You are not. You are so cute. You are just like a mochi. Jimin, huh? Mochi? Indirectly, you are calling me Yoongi. No. Jimin, and then what? With mochi, huh? Yoongi, nothing. Leave this. We don't talk about this. Jimin, Jimin is feeling with Yoongi now is a beautiful. You start your without any hesitation. Yoongi, okay, so Jimin, okay, Yoongi, what? Okay. What? Okay. If you want, you can search me too. Jimin, but I don't, Yoongi, oh my. जैसे कि और अमन कैसे अजान गया ना है ना अजान से लैप्स ना ट्रिप हाँ है ना मिस सेक्शन था अजान वो छोटा सी वन क्लास जैसी Jimin smiled to see him, and then he looking down. Yoongi on his forehead, and Jimin closed his eyes. Yoongi go and fresh up. Then sleep. See the time. Jimin nodded, and he go for fresh up. Yoongi, huh? So you are now with me? It's looking like he sit on the bed. Then Jimin come. He go for fresh up, and after some times both lay on the bed. Jimin closes his eyes. He is feeling sleepy, and again closes his eyes. He don't have any with him. He himself don't know why, but he is feeling, and he really want to feel. Now both fell in sleep peacefully. After some days, Yoongi and Jimin come more to each other. They start to talk with each other normally and also share a small. Jimin is totally with Yoongi. 5-10 तक हो है ना totally with Yoongi. Hmm. And he also know Yoongi him. He thought to make lunch today and he feel two hands on his smile as he know the honor. You come early? Yoongi, I miss you so I come. Jimin, huh, really? He turned. Yoongi, yes. And now listen me. You come with me in a party. Jimin party. Yoongi, tonight is the party, so you come with me. Jimin, no. I feel bored there. Yoongi, it's alright. Tae will also come. Jimin, oh, Tae come. Then I think about this. Yoongi, no thing or something else. You will come and it's enough. Jimin san, Jimin, anything else? Yoongi, yeah, he said and whispered. Yoongi, you no need to be look so beautiful, he said, and Jimin smiled. Oh, fiction man's. Open my. Oh my. Let me open the. Uh, 35 हो गया 8 मिनट वॉइस ओवर रह गया नहीं 7 मिनट का वॉइस ओवर 7 मिनट हाँ 5-10 तो पहले पहले वो जाना है इंशाल्लाह now go and let me do my work Yoongi mates do you come with me mates do you come with me Yoongi Jimin I will first I guide them Yoongi they are professional they do you come. He said and dragged him without listening him in evening. They get ready. Yoongi and Jimin come. Jimin look here and there. Jimin Yoongi, the place is so beautiful. Yoongi saw you like the place. Jimin nodded. Yoongi, this is your. He said, and Jimin looked at him with confused. Jim with confused face. Jimin means. Yoongi means I give the party to everyone because I want to introduce with everyone. Jimin no, Yoongi yes. They have to know who you are. You are men Jimin. Jimin no, Yoongi please. Yoongi you are the don't be. He make a pouch and Yoongi smiled to see him but he maintained his face. He started to meet with this guest, and Jimin is feeling sleepy and bored at the same time. He almost introduced Jimin with everyone. Jimin Yoongi, Yoongi yes Jimin. I am going to meet him. I'm feeling bored. Yoongi okay go. He sat and he got Tae sit with Jungkook on another side. He walked and then he with someone. थक गई मैं मेरी कमर हाँ okay with someone Jimin sorry he said and she looked up Sophia Jimin stay silent Sophia saw him with you Jimin don't call me this Sophia why I am calling you what you are huh You know what is your reality? Your uncle, auntie. This is your reality, Mr. Park Jimin. Don't think with you now. Your truth is out, she said. And Jimin asked, and look here and there. Everyone is looking at him. And drawing gossips take come to what is happening here. Jimin didn't say anything. He held a hand and he take him. Sophia, see. Sophia, you take my from me, you. She turned and see Yoongi. Sophia, Yoongi, you don't know what you did, Sophia. He said, I, hi, hi. खत्म हो जा बस हो गया वॉइस ओवर खत्म लास्ट सीन आ गया मेरा ओके सो द last scene and in dark Sophia gulped and she looking down, her eyes wide and she speaks something Yoongi. Yoongi, she is my friend. You all think I will you all. If you said something to him, I give her simple. But I don't give you all. Understand? He said and he go from there. They all start to go also. Jimin come home with Tae. Tae Jimin, we come, we inform Hyung. Jimin, no need to. Tae Jimin, Sophia is just like this. Don't listen her, ignore her. Jimin, you don't know Tae. She said right. No one can change the truth, he said, and he started and trying to calm him. Then Yoongi come in the room. Tae see him. He signed Tae. He just go and he go. Jimin see him. He sit on the bed properly. Yoongi sit beside him, also silent. यार ये 42 पर ले हाँ ख़त्म ही नहीं होता सेकंड थर्ड लास्ट टेक्स्ट स्टार्ट हुआ मेरा अभी is also he is also silent for some times. yoongiJimin Jimin stays silent. Yoongi answer what she did, but I promise she never do this again. Jimin, what she did with, but she said right. Yoongi, Yoongi, huh? Right? No way. She get the what she did. Jimin looked at him, and his eyes turned. Yoongi, him. Yoongi, you are my strength. How can you said this, huh? Jimin is, and after some time he is calm. And he see Jimin. Jimin look at him. Yoongi, don't you think anything like this? You are my. I take पूरे टेक्स्ट पर वॉइस ओवर नहीं होना बैठे रहो बातें करते रहो बैठे रहो बातें करते रहो Jimin, me too, he said, and she looked at him. Both looked at each other, then they Jimin looking down and Yoongi up his Yoongi man Jimin, it's making okay, so oh, only 1 minute are left. मेरा बस चलो तो यहाँ से मैं वॉइस ओवर ही कट कर दूँ लेंथ शॉर्ट हो जानी है ना वीडियो की ओके 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 एक निकल गई दूसरी निकल गई तीसरी भी निकल गई 1 2 3 4 5 ये भी निकल गई only 4 pictures are left and then अब 4 का ही आगे वॉइस ओवर है 4 5 9 18 सेकंड्स का आगे वॉइस ओवर है बस and his eyes is telling. Okay, so I hope so you all like. If you like, then subscribe and tell me in comments, and also subscribe my channel. Take care of yourself, Sarange. Bye bye.